I mean, I don't know if like you could put a baby in a shower. I don't have kids. I mean, it is called a baby shower, but no. So I managed to fill a bathtub in, so we didn't have to worry about showering babies. But having infants, fuck that.
It's the Sims world after all.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name's Amy and I play games basically. So today I'm back playing The Sims and I'm building a house. It's a sort of British house, and if you live in Britain, you may know of these houses that they're very big and they look like mansions, and they're sort of Georgian style, that kind of time period. And they tend to be like two separate houses, but they look like one from the outside, but there's two different people renting them out. That kind of vibe. And with The Sims 4 for rent coming out, I thought, let's build one because we can finally actually have it be functional and have two separate families live in the house. And so I did that, and I quite like how it turned out. It's okay, it's quite basic. It's not too pretty because these houses don't tend to look the most pretty. They're very, well, they're Georgian. And so I made the mistake at first by getting the shape that I wanted completely wrong. So I tried to fix it. It's quite a simple shape because these houses are very simple in shape. You can get some more intricate, I'd say, but you know, I thought let's go for the basic one. There's one just like this, about 10 minutes away from my house. So that was like kind of the inspiration I was going for. Every time I get on the bus, I pass it and I think I'd like to live there. It's just nice. So I started off and I put loads of bloody windows on the house. And I realised that's where I'd gone wrong because Georgian style, a bit of a history lesson for you, they used to have to pay a window tax, so they'd actually brick up the windows. So you don't tend to see that many windows on these kind of houses. So there you go, the more you know. Um, while I was building, I was quite miserable. We got an access code to buy Taylor Swift tickets, and I was so excited, and me and my sisters were so hyped up, and we thought we were going to get them, but then the phone died just as we were paying, so we didn't manage to get them today. But fingers crossed for tomorrow. You'll see here if I manage to get Taylor Swift tickets for tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I hope I did. Um, so yeah, I get rid of all these windows in a minute, and plus it looks like too many bloody windows anyway. So without it being a history lesson, you know, what were you thinking? Where's your brain at, Amy? So yeah, it's quite simple, and I built in Brightchester just because, you know, I think that's supposed to be an English town. I'm not too sure. If I paid attention to anything, well, I wouldn't be me. And they do tend to have like a garden, and it's not really communal, I don't think. I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever seen a garden of these places. But I was thinking about like little flats you get. Like you can get flats, I call them flats, Americans, and I think Canadians and Australians maybe call them apartments, but here we call them flats. And you can get like these ones that are only 2 stories, and they tend to have a big garden that everyone just uses communal space. So I added some greenery just because, you know, we're going to make it look a bit more nice. I was racking my brain there for a brilliant word, and all I could come up with was nice. That's great. Well done. Jesus. I swear I used to be smart, but life, it has it has drained all the brains. So yeah, I got these bins. Now I was going from memory, and like some of these places have these sort of wooden areas with bins in like that, but I couldn't really fit that on the lot. So you got them, and they're alright. You can go dumpster diving if you need more money. So one of the houses, the vibe was like it's not very nice. It's not the nicest, but the person living there has furnished it and kind of made it quite nice. And yeah, so I don't think these places will be too expensive. I think these will be starting out. I don't actually really know the intricacies of how it works, how you can set rent and everything, but they're not too big. They're quite small, cozy. Yeah, but there's enough space to do everything you need to survive, so that's a positive. Not that positive, but you know. I mean, if I were to move out, I don't think at the moment I could afford anything other than a shed. So, you know, this to me looks like heaven right now. So there's a mailbox there. Yeah, so they can get post. And there's always like these boards up in these kind of places where like communal things, like someone's wanting to walk a dog or someone's wanting to get some work, something like that. So I went for that. So yeah, it's very cramped. The living room area, very small. It's not a big spacious place, but you can live there, which is something. I I cannot stop using these bloody modular um units, that's the word. I keep saying a lot. One day I'm gonna get really good at editing bullshit and I'm gonna put an counter. And when I do, it will just be such a high number that we'll all go, okay. So there's a nice plant. No, that's not a plant, that's a bookshelf. What are you talking about? So yeah, there's a nice books there so you can do your reading. Because, reading's fundamental. And yeah, a kitchen. I did just quote RuPaul's Drag Race there. And place to sit. So that's always something. It's nice to have somewhere to sit in the kitchen. I normally sit on the floor. I'm joking. I normally cry on the floor of my kitchen. Anyway, yeah, so it's got like some old wallpaper. It's not too nice. And yeah, hopefully the landlord will bloody redecorate sometime soon because it's just not fun. So the upstairs is sectioned off because obviously they don't have any doors that interlead to each other apart from the front door because they are renting them out. So yeah, I used the horse ranch fence there. I never know what fence to use. I never know what looks good, and when I build, nothing looks good. And maybe that is a testament to the fact that I have no ability. But I do kind of like this build, and I think it's because it reminds me of like home, and I quite like the vibe of home. It's a nice vibe, and so I live in a house that's the bottom floor belongs to my neighbours, and then the top floor is where I live with my family. And I always wanted to build it in Sims. I may do it. I'm not promising anything when the Sims 4 full rank comes out. Yeah, I may build it. I may not. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm also doing a giveaway for The Sims 4 for rent, so make sure you check out my pinned tweet on Twitter and join. It ends on the 7th of December, so you've still got plenty of time. So yeah, and all you have to do is reply to the tweet saying what you're most looking forward to about the pack, retweet the tweet and follow me so I can message you if you're lucky and win. So I used the hanging clothes because I never used them, and I thought let's do that. Why not? And it's all right. Picture frame. Maybe this sim likes to add pictures of friends, and I just got that vibe that they wanted the werewolf thing. No idea why, but I added it, and I don't regret it. So yeah, hashtag no regrets. And I added a computer because, might as well. It's not the best place to live, so some form of entertainment is necessary, and a seat that goes in the corner. Maybe they just want to sit down sometime and look out the window, despite the fact that it's facing the wrong way to do so. But, they can pretend. And here's a bathroom. I didn't want to add too much clutter because I don't know how The Sims 4 for Rent's going to work with like lag and stuff for older games. And also, I didn't know what clutter would be added with the new pack, and I wanted to kind of wait to see to add that. And so I did. I went for the same door because you'll often find that these places have the same door, and I added shovels in case anyone wanted to do some gardening in the communal garden. So more stairs here. Trying to figure out where every room would be was kind of a nightmare, and it drove me crazy. So this house is home to 4 Sims. You've got 2 kids, one's an infant, and 2 adults. So yeah. So there you are. And once again, those modular units will always be used in my builds. I love them. They are my absolute favourite thing in The Sims. And I want to find some like that for my room because I'm in love. So I couldn't choose which coffee table, then I went for that one. So it turns out Dream Home Decorator may be my favourite kit in terms of build mode. I don't care about the gameplay that much. Like, I don't really care about becoming an interior designer, you know? It's like, I'd rather just send my sim to work and then I can get the money quicker, you know? A lot of people don't like rabbit holes. I like them to a certain extent, but I also believe we should have the choice, so I'm glad we do on certain careers, you know. And now with teens in school, it's, if you have the pack, obviously, it's not just a rabbit hole. You know, some days I'm feeling like, oh, I want to do everything with a sim. I'm very attached. Like, I will literally go to work with them. And then other days, I just want to be lazy and just wait for them to come home. You know, and I like that I can do that with the interior well, you can't with the interior decorator because you always have to go. So, yeah. I'm not a fan of the career, but I'm definitely a fan of the items. And if that means anything to you, you know, check the pack out when it's on sale, of course. Or if you do like the interior design, buy it whenever, you know. So, this is the kitchen. It's just simple, and up here was a nightmare. It was hell. If you think, oh, she had a hard day, she didn't get Taylor Swift tickets today, she needs to relax. I was not relaxing when I was making this room. No. I was having a bit of a crisis, having a bit of a struggle, and I needed the bathroom to be big enough to fit a bathtub in, because they've got an infant, and that's the only way you can get them clean. And I mean, don't know, I don't have kids, so I don't know whether you could shower baby. I mean, they have a baby shower. But, no, don't ever follow my advice there. A bathtub is probably suitable for a baby. So yeah, I wiggled the sink around. I'm doing hand motions here as if that's going to make my brain actually work, but it's not. So yeah, the bathroom, very simple and small, but hopefully everything's functional. I should playtest it a bit, actually. I will do. And I'll let you know. So yeah, this is the bunk bed, and yeah. There you go, there's a computer even, and there's a toy box. I didn't add any decorations on the wall. Don't know why. Well, I did add a changing table, but I don't think that's really a decoration. No one's ever gone in a room and thought, sorry, do you know what? This place would look so much better with somewhere to change a nappy. You know, that's just not how you think. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'm the weird one. Let me know. But yeah, so this is the parents' room, and look, the wallpaper is not my vibe, but my sim James, it is his vibe, and I've just got to accept that, whether I like it or not. So I added some ugly flooring, because you'll often find ugly flooring here, and there's a nice little area for them to grill and eat together if they want to communicate. They don't have to if they hate each other. I tried to add a swing set, but there wasn't really much space, so I just added them, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, this is where I'll end the video. I hope you enjoy. If you don't, I'm sorry. That's kind of sad. And I apologise for wasting your time. If you did enjoy, thanks. Please like, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next, if you want to see anything else from me. If not, leave a comment saying, go away. And I won't, but I'll know you want me to. I'm joking. Please, don't be a dick to me, I'm very sensitive. I cannot handle it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world, and look after yourselves and each other, and be kind and caring to one another. Anyway, much love.